Well, ladies, you're underway with practice. The music's blaring in the background. How are things going? I'll start with you, McKinley. How are things going early on in practice?
I think they're going pretty great. I think we're all pretty excited for the season, and I'm super excited for the season and to see where we can go this year.
Yeah. Mylie, what have you been focusing on here early in practice?
We definitely have like a different size team. We're really big this year, and so we've been working on new defenses that have helped us, and I think that's one of our main focuses, and just working hard every single day.
Yeah. How would you describe this year's team?
Everyone knows how to work hard really well, and everyone has shown up every single day with a good attitude, and it's been super refreshing to have teammates like that.
Coming off a volleyball state championship in the fall, does that help kind of boost you into the winter scene a little bit, McKinley?
Yeah, I think it gives me a little bit of motivation as well as the whole team because, like, you know, we're state champions in volleyball. We might as well try and get somewhere like that in basketball.
As you look around the state in 3A girls, who do you kind of look out for in terms of some big competition this year?
There's a lot of really good teams, and I'm super excited to play them this year. Like Douglas and Buffalo have been really good for a long time, and I'm excited to see them as state.
Obviously, this team's kind of, you ladies have had some success, but it's kind of transitioning away from some of the players that have been here the last couple of years. How is that going in terms of finding maybe some different leaders and different kind of go-to players, McKinley?
I think it's really good for us to grow and maybe not have those leaders who are really into basketball. I think it's super important that we step up and grow our younger girls, which is just growing the team so we can be successful throughout the next couple of years.
Yeah. What's it like to play for Coach Moretti?
I love Coach. She's super awesome, and she likes to have fun with us, but she's also super intense and makes us work hard, which is amazing.
Would you say anything different? No.
No, she's a great coach. I love her.
Yeah. Let's have a little bit of fun. Team I love to beat the most is?
Lyman.
Yeah, Lyman.
Team besides the rival Lyman I love to beat the most would be?
Pinedale?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna guess Lyman's probably the team you hate to lose to the most. Is there anybody else out there around the state you hate to lose to a lot?
Pal. I don't want to lose to Pal this year.
Okay. Favorite place to play in the state besides here at home?
Ooh.
The event center,
Yeah, the
obviously,
event center.
but
Or Pinedale's gym is
Yeah.
nice.
Really? Why do you say Pinedale's gym? Just had some good games there? Or?
Not really, but I just like the gym.
Okay.
It looks nice. Fun playing.
Where's a place you dread playing at?
Level.
Lander.
Oh, okay. Just had some bad experiences?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. What about, this is a new one I've thought of. What about like a player you really like to play against? And they could have graduated too. Like somebody that really was a challenge, or you just like playing against them, or?
Probably Elin Bowers from Pinedale.
Okay.
She's just super good. It's always fun. Super competitive when we get to play against her.
Yeah. What about for you, Mylie?
I was gonna say Sarah from Pinedale as well last year.
Yeah.
She's a senior. She was super fun to play against.
All right. Favorite part about bus trips around the state?
Probably the music and just getting to hang out with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely agree.
Okay. Who's the DJ on the team?
Kalia.
Yep.
Okay. So what's in her playlist?
Everything.
She's really good.
Good stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you guys have like a go-to jam that you have to play like at some point on a road trip or close to the venue or something?
We have a couple.
Yeah.
We haven't really picked our song for basketball season yet, I don't think.
You're
but
still sorting through it yet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Do you guys have like a personal playlist that you listen to before games or anything that gets you pumped up?
Nope, we all
we
just
stick to
listen to
Kalia's.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Favorite place to eat on the road?
Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, or Sanford's.
Okay. All right. What are you just tired of eating on the road?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Or Subway.
McDonald's or Subway?
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay. Give me a couple things you feel like you need to get done before you start your first games next week. What are a couple of things that you still think the team needs to work on?
I think we need to really focus on our offenses, make sure we have them down. I think we need to make sure that we can work outside the mechanics of it. We don't have to just stick to the plays. We need to focus on playing basketball.
Gotcha. What maybe you probably have some long-term goals for the season, Mylie, but what are maybe some short-term goals to get you going in a positive direction in the season?
Well, we have the Bridger Valley tournament coming up, and we're playing some fun teams, and I think just focusing on having the right mindset at the start of the season will take us a long way to the end, and I think that's what we're really focused on.
All right. Well, hey, wish you best of luck. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
New season's here. How is practice going early on?
It's good. We have, I would say, kind of a bigger group of younger kids, and so that's been kind of fun to add to the mix. We do have 6 juniors, 7. We have one out on an injury right now, and then we have 4 seniors. So we have decent numbers for our varsity crew, but lots of young girls added to the program this year, so that's nice.
What are you doing? What's been the focus here in the first week and a half of practice?
Defense. Defense is always our first thing that we're really key on. And so we've really been working on that, trying to see where adjustments, what we're better at. I would say this year we're a little bit bigger and longer than we've been in past years, and so some of our defense stuff and options are going to look a little bit different in some of that, and then offense, obviously, just trying to fine-tune some of those things as well. How
would you, as the coach, from your perspective, describe this group?
Describe this what?
This group.
This group?
Yeah, this
team.
Oh
my gosh. They are, I would say, athletic and competitive. They come in, every single thing that they're doing, they're always working hard, pushing each other to be better the next day. That's kind of our goal this year, is to be 1% better every day by the end of the season. That adds up to a lot. And so just the competitiveness in the gym is awesome.
You've lost some good talent and kind of regular players in your rotation from the last few years. Who do you see maybe emerging that needs to take that leadership piece or needs to kind of step their game up a little bit this year?
Yeah,
for you?
Absolutely. So it's awesome that we have McKinlee Covolo and Mylie Micheli back, who have lots of varsity experience. Addie Hickey, she's going to be fun to watch. I think that she's going to be a nice surprise to a lot of people around the state. And Charlie Porter, she's a kid that has had time off and on, and she's doing some really great things. And then in between that, we have a handful of really good kids to fill in some spots.
As you look out around the state of 3A girls basketball, what do you see right now?
Yeah, it's always competitive. I always think it's one of the best classification in the state, but I say that lightly, but no, really, it's always really competitive. And we're excited about having good competition and getting better every day to make sure that we're where we need to be at state. Speaking of that, what are a few things you feel like you need to get done before you play next week? Oh my gosh, all the review, all the out of bounds plays, all those things. I really want to make sure that we're trying to settle into the defensive side of things and just that repetition of the offense and truly trying to figure out a rotation, because every year is a new year and who's working well together, and there's going to be times that, depending on what team we are playing, who's going to be in maybe a little bit more that game than somebody else. All those things play into factor, and so I like that first tournament to kind of start figuring out who fits in where in what style of play. That leads me to my last question for you is, obviously you want that 1% better, and you've probably got some longer term goals as the season goes on, but what are maybe some short term goals to get you going in the right direction? Yeah, our goal next week is to win all 4. Okay. But I would say more specific when it comes to fundamental things, taking care of the basketball. We've got to limit turnovers and make good decisions, having our eyes up. I think those are all the little things that are going to lead to those big things that we want to see, those wins next weekend. And then as we go into the Flaming Gorge tournament, hope that we're, that next step ahead to be able to take on some of those 4A school teams that we usually do. And we've been pretty competitive with them too in past. And so we're looking forward to that. Yeah.
Thanks for the time. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.